Today I want to talk to you about one of the biggest myths in posture correction. Now, if you click around at all on the internet, you're sure to come across this one. It's this idea that people with forward head position and excessive rounding in their middle back should be foam rolling here across the middle portion of the back to drive the spine into extension. This myth absolutely drives me crazy. Let's talk about why this is not a good idea and then give you something that's much more effective for creating permanent postural correction. At first glance, this idea of foam rolling the middle portion of your back for people that have forward head position and excessive rounding in their middle back, called a hyperkyphosis, seems like a good idea. When the head pushes forward, the middle back pushes outward. Middle back gets stuck in what's called a flexion-based position, stuck in that closed down position, and so it has a lot of difficulty going into extension and opening up. So it would seem like getting down on your back on one of these foam rollers and pushing that middle back inward and forcing those joints to open up and go into extension would be a good idea, right? Wrong. So there's actually a ton of confusion around this issue, and I'd love for this video to clear some of that up. Here's the reason why you don't want to go in and aggressively foam roll into extension a middle back that's got excessive rounding or what's called a hyperkyphosis. It's because that hyperkyphosis was put there on purpose in most cases to counterbalance and anchor a head that's in forward head position. Now, as the head pushes out in front of the body, it gains 10 pounds of additional weight for each inch that it pushes out in front of you. So that means that a head that's in 2 inches of forward head position has now gained 20 pounds of weight. It no longer weighs 10 to 12 pounds like a head in normal upright posture does. It weighs a whopping 32 pounds. So your body intelligently takes this middle portion of your back and pushes it outward like so to counterbalance and deal with some of that weight that's created from your head being in forward head position. That middle back acts as a very important anchor. It helps to ground your body and hold you back and basically prevent you from falling on your face. It's serving a critically important function. The last thing that you want to do is take a foam roller and go in there and pound away on that anchor, because you're going to weaken it, break it up, and that will allow your head to fall even further into forward head position. Yes, there's too much rounding in the middle back. Yes, those joints have a difficult time going into extension. But no, you cannot go in and break them up until you reduce forward head position. The movement that we're going to be going over to strengthen and reinforce that critically important anchor in the middle portion of your back is called the pull apart. Super simple exercise. The only thing that you're going to need is a trusty resistance band. For those of you that are in need, I'll include a link in the description for a quality set. Once you have your band, take a palms down grip, shoulder width apart. Arms are straight out in front of you like so. Engage the abdomen to stabilize the spine and draw the shoulder blades back and down behind you. From there, slowly pull the arms apart. That's where the name comes from. Draw it all the way in until the band touches your chest, and then slowly control the motion, returning to the start position. Don't bring it to the point where the band gets completely slack. You want to maintain some tension even at the bottom. Elbows stay straight the whole time. Slowly come back, maintain tension. Slowly come back, maintain tension. You can see when you look at this exercise from the back that the shoulder blades are being drawn to the midline where the spine is. Shoulder blades drawn into the midline where the spine is. Hold for a second at the top. With that motion, you're helping to drive extension into the back. You're building the muscles that support the body in an upright position. And if you build up enough there, you can actually help to draw that head backward. This, of course, in addition to other techniques that you can and should be doing to restore normal secondary curves to your neck and your lower back, to return your head into proper upright positioning and support a global posture correction. But the pull-apart motion, a fantastic exercise. It works best as a high rep exercise, so you should be pushing for 20 to 25 reps. Make sure you use the appropriate size resistance band to allow you to get that number of repetitions. And then once you get there comfortably, you can either up the resistance or add a second set. But you should be performing this exercise every single day to build up that important anchor. And like I said, work on global postural restoration, starting at the head, working your way down. Thank you so much for watching this video. If someone you love is suffering from posture prolapse, be sure to share this important information with them. And if you'd like to know more about a scientifically backed, clinically proven strategy that can help you achieve the best posture of your life, be on the lookout for my 12-week Posture Fix program. And be sure to check out my active traction unit. I'm going to include links for both in the description down below.